Hey y'all, Macy here with Support Black Theater. We are fast approaching Black Theater Day, so we're here at the gorgeous Getty Villa to talk to the artist behind the classical theater of Harlem's Memnon, written by the brilliant Will Power. Harlem is in LA, y'all. Let's get into it.
The story of Memnon was not something that I knew about whatsoever.
When I discovered the story of Memnon, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I did not know this story. And then I went down a rabbit hole of how come I didn't know this story.
We commissioned Will Power to write a story about Memnon.
I know Will Power quite a bit, and I know he likes to mess with the classics, but I've never seen him mess with a classic like this.
The breadth of reach, I think, is so beautiful.
This is from a 21st century brother. And he actually is writing in the exact same way that the ancient Greek writers would have written.
It's a version of a story we all know from a perspective that makes you go, oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
The idea of Black stories being omitted shouldn't be a mystery to any of us. Given where we are, 2024, I think it's an extraordinary opportunity for us who have been able to be in a position to tell stories from an institutional framework. Yeah, it's time for us to be able to create the future classics, and we hope that this is just one of many.
This is the perfect time for Memnon to come to the surface. It is a time of our stories being told in new ways and innovative ways.
It's always important to have the full scope of history. And, oppressed peoples always have something to be proud of.
And so it's amazing that we're here in a museum of antiquities telling this story that's a new play written by a Black playwright, directed by a Black director, acted by a Black actor, that all of a sudden you're like, oh, this story is exciting.
Environment is really important. I think where things are resurrected is important. I think the people that come together to collaborate, to do that, to excavate.
People are going to be surprised by their sense of belonging.
The energy and electricity you feel when you see a show at Classical Theater of Harlem, I hope they feel it here at the Getty, but it's unmatchable.
When we do a Classical Theater of Harlem production, it's unlike any production of a classic that you've seen. We have been very fortunate to be in complete dialogue with our community. I think that's one of the things that makes September 17th so profoundly special, that organizations like yours and ours, we're in the trenches trying to make it legible, that people before us have paved the road, and we have a great responsibility, a custodial responsibility, to take care of these institutions so that my grandchildren can come and still be a part of that special community that's theater.
What a great way to celebrate Black Theater Day this season. See Memnon here at the stunning Getty Villa. This amazing production is co-produced by Classical Theater of Harlem and is running from now until September 28th. Happy Black Theater Day, and don't forget, support Black Theater.